¿Hasta dónde?
Canadá.
¡Canadá! ¡Ándale, Grato!
Ahí van los saludos para Canadá, como no, aquí con mis amigos. Somos los Costeles de México.
Ah, sí. Welcome to a part of Mexico City that probably doesn't see very many people like myself. What's the name of this barrio?
Merced Balbuena.
Merced Balbuena?
No, Merced Balbuena.
Balbuena. We're looking for the Witchcraft market of Mexico City. It's a little sketch, so we're rocking the phone for right now, and we're trying to get a Limpia, where they take items and they cleanse your soul.
We're very dirty.
I showered this morning. They cleanse your soul with eggs and smoke and different items. And the plan is today is to find some white magic in Mexico City.
We have dirty souls.
Saliste para la posteridad, mira.
On this adventure today, we have Mariel and Adrian, which you might have seen when we explored Chapultepec and the abandoned trains, and we found what? Cabezas de pollo.
Cabezas de pollo.
Just a bunch of chicken heads. That's a little bit creepy.
Yes, very creepy. Cabezas de pollo. Yes,
Random,
that's very creepy.
random chicken heads in the park. The plan today is to get a Limpia. This market's known for a lot of things. You can see cheese, you can see piñatas, but especially for its witchcraft section. There is idols, there's saints, there's dolls, there's all kinds of statues for your altar. And also here, you can find a lot of strange, unique things if you're into black or white magic.
Mercado Sonora.
You
found a team?
You can ask your friends.
We'll ask the clowns where to find the witchcraft.
Okay, so I've just been told by Mariel, who's quite excited, about the Limpia, that this is not like a particularly great market to bring cameras in, so we have cell phones.
Yes.
And if we get caught filming with our cameras, bad things could happen. So we're
Yes,
going to be a little bit secret, poquito secreto, and use phones to film this experience here.
Yes, because the people can be hungry.
Angry, yeah.
Hungry, yes.
And we can get into maybe some deep trouble. So, cell phone it is, yeah? So they grind up
Put it in little capsules.
the rattle of a snake and also skunk to encapsulate it for magic, for witchcraft, for
No, I think that's health.
health.
Yes.
And we found the witchcraft corner of Mercado Sonora. There's some weird stuff here, man. Vino a mi hombre.
Así de estamos grabando
Yo lo conozco, llevo jugando drones como 4 años, pero ese se parece a Yoda.
Are they voodoo dolls? Like to stick pins in?
like, yeah.
I've never seen a real voodoo doll before.
The island of the doll.
Whoa, look at this one with his mouth sewn shut. This is your first time here or you've been here before?
No, it's my first time at Mercado Sonora.
Help me out. So we have, this is San Judas
San Judas Tadeo.
with the fire on his head.
Sí.
And
Ese es Valverde.
Malverde, the god of the narcos.
Sí.
The saint of the narcos. What I heard is almost like the Robin Hood of Mexico, right? This guy who stole from the rich and gave to the poor, and the narcos worship Malverde, Santo Malverde from Sinaloa, and this is him, the saint of the narcos, the drug traffickers. So here in Mercado Sonora, you can find basically whatever you'd like, and I mean that by happiness, love. You can buy. Here we have a selection of soaps to make people lose their underwear, aka have sex with you, to break up lovers. ¿Qué más?
Jabón para mejorar tus relaciones sexuales.
Sexual relationship soap.
Te voy a leer. Aquí para separar amantes.
To break up lovers.
7 potencias, o sea, para tener más Potencia sexual, yo creo.
A lot of sex soaps. So off to the market, they're asking you, ¿Qué buscaba? What are you looking for? And they mean it in a bit of a deeper way than just carrots or a new chair. They mean it like, what are you looking for in life? Because here in Mercado Sonora, they sell everything. They sell happiness, they sell success, they sell soap that can break a man up with his wife so then you can marry him. Anything you want in life, you can find in this strange market.
Santa Muerte, ¿sí? Con el mundo y
El búho,
el búho.
su balanza.
¿Qué es? ¿Qué es?
Es una preparación que lleva para retirar lo malo.
Built into, oh, hay
Sí, lleva,
con dinero
sí,
y
lleva
monedas.
monedas para el dinero, semillas para la abundancia, protecciones para todo lo que queremos.
So we're now wandering down the main aisle where people are offering limpias. There's a lot of dried animals hanging on the walls, and we're trying to be a little bit discreet. That's not discreet. Be discreet. That's not discreet. Shh.
Bueno, aquí hay de todo un poco, o sea, pueden ser limpias, lectura de cartas, si quieres amarrar a alguien, si quieres hacerle bien a alguien.
If you want to make somebody fall in love with you.
O mal a alguien.
Really? Really though? I did that already.
You do? Can we ask if it's okay to take photos with the cell phone? With the cell phone?
fotos para él?
¿Con un celular?
No,
No.
se puede grabar.
¿No se puede grabar mientras está haciendo la limpia?
No.
But you know why?
Because the camera takes away from the energy experience.
No, because your energy, like if you have something bad in yourself,
Sí.
and we get into the room and record you, then we're going to observe you.
Ah, ok,
your
entiendo.
bad stuff.
Sí,
No se puede grabar,
Si se graba el solo.
es que...
no es posible.
Pero si nada más queremos grabar...
Ah, ya.
No, la verdad, yo te soy honesta, tengo aquí ya 61 años y no le va a servir. Yo la hago de a mentiritas.
Sí, pero sí la podemos hacer de mentiras para que lo grabemos.
Pero no le va a ir bien.
She's saying that she doesn't want to give me a real one because having a camera there
So
doesn't
it's
make
like-
it real. It makes it
Because she's not
takes
going
the energy
to,
away.
She's not going to reveal her secrets for a video. It's like a code. It's like a privacy code for them. They are like, they have things that is like a ritual. So
Claro. Ajá, porque ella no lo va a hacer bien, porque ella nada más
Like-
lo va a hacer
sí, por eso,
cachitos.
pero no es que
para-
le vaya a ir mal. Pero no le va a ir bien. No le va a servir, nomás. There's a possibility you can record, but it's not gonna be the real thing. They are gonna fake
O sea,
it.
ya le estamos explicando que no va a ser real.
So what would be different between faking it and really doing it?
That is not like they are not going to do the whole thing like complete, and she's not going to use her tricks with you.
Her tricks. Well then, how about this? Can I do one fake with the camera and one real without the camera?
Puede hacer uno de mentiritas con la cámara y uno de verdad sin la cámara.
See, we can do that.
¿Sí?
One, okay.
Ok,
Perfecto. Sentado aquí.
Sí,
Yo-
sí, tan.
Okay. ¿Puedo poner el cámara aquí?
Sí,
Sí, en la mesa.
te quito el agua.
Sí, todo bien.
No, no.
Aquí.
Así. Así.
Ah, ok.
Cierra los ojitos. Manos.
Menos aquí.
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 Pégatelo con tus manitos. Eso así, tranquilo.
Ok, este jamón se llama
Yeah.
Aquí dice.
Wow.
Se usa.
Gracias.
¿Viste la virgen?
Sí, sí, sí. Como la vida de dentro, ¿sí?
Correcto, fuerte.
Fuerte.
Fuerte. Ujú.
Wow. Gracias.
Ajá, son las energías que están aquí.
Ajá.
Eso es para que sientas la energía,
Ajá.
para que todo se te... estos son tus... Estos son mis sicarios, mis terroristas, mis bodyguard, mis escoltas invisibles.
Okay.
¿Sentiste esa energía?
Sí, ajá.
Fuerte.
Sí, yo lo sentí.
Como ese chechura.
So I just finished getting my limpia, which was a limpia cubano, Cuban style, and they didn't use an egg, so we went and we asked again, and they said that you have to go to the next section of the market to get the limpia done with an egg. And so Mariel's in there now, and she's just started her egg cleansing ritual with the witch here. Hold on, there's a secret being told. What's the secret?
That the girls in the
ones behind
shops
you?
behind, like beside this, saying that this lady that is doing the limpia to Mariel is just like a cheater.
And she just wants the money.
She does, yeah. She doesn't know how to make a limpia. Like she doesn't have any idea. And they say that her husband knows how to, but she said no. He's not going to allow you to film.
Mm-hmm. That seems to be the problem, right?
Yeah.
That to have the real thing done, they don't want cameras, right?
Yeah.
Ok. ¿Aquí con usted? Ándele, señora, usted nada más me está toqueteando, ¿eh?
Okay, Mariel's just finished, and
Y soy una nueva persona.
she's a new person. ¿En qué está dentro? What's inside the bag?
Ok, aquí adentro está mi mala vibra, mi mala energía y todo lo malo se va a ir aquí y lo vamos a tirar. Aquí también está el huevo con el que me limpiaron. De verdad.
So in the bag is all of the bad energy that was sucked out of Mariel from our witch, and inside there as well as the egg. So she rubbed the egg over the entire body,
Yes,
right?
yes,
like
yes,
everywhere.
Entire.
Everywhere.
Entire.
And then also there it is. So inside of this and in the herbs is all of her bad energy, and you have to go. You throw it away.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, it smells so delicious. Bad vibes never smell so great. And Mariel asked if she could eat the egg, and the lady's like, "No, you can't. You can't eat your bad vibes." Secrets?
Yes, no, because I want Mariel to listen.
Okay, so we'll have to talk in the car then, yeah?
Yes.
When we were in there filming Mariel's Limpia, apparently there were some secrets being told and some gossip between the different stall owners. We'll go back to the car. I'm gonna explain what happened to me in the cleansing for myself, and we'll talk a bit about the gossip. Be interesting for sure. All right, we're back in the car. There's a lot of things happen behind the scenes. So I want you to keep in mind that cameras were not allowed in this place. We snuck in some cell phones. We managed to capture a little bit with cameras, but we basically had to leave because we were starting to get in trouble. People were yelling at us that we shouldn't be filming, and they were saying some pretty rough things, so we kind of had to leave pretty quickly. So for my Limpia, when I went in first, what you guys didn't see, could you hear anything or no?
Yeah, but the second time.
Yes, but
Only the second time.
The second time we
it was like.
So the first time, she put the camera down and she made me take off my hat, and then she made me sit down in this chair. And the first thing she did is she took a big drink of some kind of alcohol and she went on the back of my head. And then
But what's alcohol?
It was alcohol, some kind of like, it wasn't mezcal. It smelled more like, what's the one that's like moonshine, like como por los pobres.
No, it's
Agua.
No.
Aguardiente.
Aguardiente.
Ajá.
I think it was aguardiente. The second time I went in, the only difference was that it was longer and she was burning something, but she was speaking and she was saying prayers, and she kept on saying like
Dragón Rojo, which means red.
Dragon.
The red dragon. Is there any kind of Mexican?
No, it's not common.
Well then, what's the red dragon?
I don't know.
We don't know. Satan. And she was talking about give this man health and happiness and love, and she burnt incense and she was rubbing my whole body with different herbs and things and spray perfume, and she did the alcohol thing again, and I'm basically completely
Wet.
soaked.
Yes. And what was the breathing?
So she was burning something underneath my mouth, and I couldn't see because I had my hands covered like this, and the herbs smell really strongly, and so she made me go to breathe in all of the smoke and the smell of the herbs, and then breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, harder.
For that reason, the noise was like.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maria told me, are you sure they're making a Limpia tonight?
I paid a little bit extra for a happy ending.
Oh my God, no, with that lady. Why? I didn't want that picture on my mind.
So apparently there was a little bit of gossip though, right?
Well, there was so Mariel, we got to the hall that there was like the Limpia con Huevo, and Mariel asked a guy, where can I get a Limpia con Huevo? And the guy said like in the al final, al fondo, right?
In the end,
at the end of the hall. So she walked like very like she was with determination, and she was like that. Where can I get a Limpia with Huevo? And there was a lady there, and immediately she said, with me.
Yes.
And she was like, she didn't like see anything, and she was like, okay, let's do it. And she got like there, very impulsive way, and then the lady in the how do you say the puesto?
I think that's
The store that it was in front of that, she was like, and the other lady that was beside the other like local, they were like she doesn't know how to make a limpia, and we were like, what do you mean? No, she doesn't know. You should have asked. And we're like, so it's a cheater? Yeah, both. And then I was like, but what do you mean? I insisted to the lady, what do you mean with cheater? And she's like, didn't you see her aspect?
Her aspect?
Yes, she's the cleaning woman of the market.
Really? Really?
No. Didn't you see her? When I saw her coming out.
Me chamaco.
Yeah.
No.
Durísimo. She had no clue about Limpia. No clue. She's the cleaning woman of the market. She swipes and she ¿cómo se dice? Sweeps and.
But she had a local.
No, it's not hers.
Really?
Yeah, really no.
No.
No, te lo juro. Nos dijo que era la de la limpieza. and then Maria was like, oh, I feel like another person. Really.
Well, she's very good at cleaning. Yeah. The most professionally qualified there.
Yes, and then was professional.
No.
I don't think so.
Yes,
About yours, I have another gossip. About yours.
Okay.
About yours, I have like this like I was like with the girl that was telling me the story of Maria's
Cleaning
lady. I was like, oh well, Mike got his limpia in the other hall, like kind of a Cuban style or something, and she was like, with whom? And Luxero. Oh, Luxero, the real one. And I was like, well, she looked like the real one. Yeah, Luxero, and she said the other name, Arcab. Do you remember?
No.
Like in the sign.
Okay.
She had like two names, and I was like, no, you're not understanding me. She was the real one, an old lady, and I was like, yeah, she looked like an old lady with a tattoo eyebrow, right? And she's like, oh no, you went with the fake one. And we were like, what? Why do you mean it? She had like a big sign with the name and the last name you're telling me. And it's like, no, you're not understanding me. She was like afro hair, like dark skin, afro hair, like afro chino, old lady. No, then she was a fake one.
Well, Mariel, we tried, yeah? We tried.
Okay.
We tried. Well, that's what we learned today. So we went to Mercado Sonora. We tried our best for we were there for like 3 hours, to find real, authentic limpias. I found a fake girl with fake eyebrows. Mariel found the cleaning lady.
The cleaning
But we had a good time.
She cleaned you really well.
Yeah.
That's why she put them up.
Yeah, it was with Maestro Limpio.
Pinol.
With Mr. Clean and Piñol is how she cleans. Anyway, guys, if you haven't checked out Mariel's channel, she makes super awesome videos here in Mexico about travel. If you're in Mexico City and you want an interesting experience, come to Mercado Sonora and you'll get what you receive. It's a little bit tricky. I would recommend not bringing a camera, but we had a lot of fun today. Experience over possessions, kick the grind, and go get your soul cleaned.
Pie.
Peace.